Hello college football fans, and welcome back to Platinum Cappers. Today, we're looking ahead to an exciting Week 1 showdown as the North Carolina Tar Heels take on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. This matchup is set for Thursday, August 29, 2024, kicking off at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at Huntington Bank Stadium. You can catch all the action live on Fox or stream it on SofaScore. This game promises to be a thrilling start to the season, with both teams eager to set a positive tone for the year. The North Carolina Tar Heels, finishing last season with an 8-5 record, are looking to build on their solid performance. They boast a potent offense led by running back Omarion Hampton, who racked up 1,504 rushing yards and 15 touchdowns last season. Wide receiver Hickman Allen, with over 711 receiving yards, will also be a key player for the Tar Heels, especially against a Minnesota defense that has shown vulnerabilities on the road. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, who had a challenging season last year with a record of 6-7, are not to be underestimated. They'll rely heavily on their offensive talents like Darius Taylor, who had 799 rushing yards last season, and top receiver Daniel Jackson, who tallied 831 receiving yards. The Gophers will need to execute their game plan flawlessly to overcome the dynamic Tar Heels offense. The quarterback matchup features North Carolina's Connor Harrell against Minnesota's Cole Kramer. Harrell, known for his poise and deep passing ability, completed 66.7% of his passes last season despite being under significant pressure. Kramer, on the other hand, had a tough season but is known for his quickness and ability to evade sacks, which will be crucial in this high-pressure game. The betting odds are slightly in favor of Minnesota, with a -1.5 point spread at -110, and the total over/under set at 50.5. This suggests a tightly contested game, expected to hinge on key plays and critical decisions. Betting trends show that North Carolina has struggled against the spread, going 1-6 in their last 7 games. However, their games tend to go under when facing Big Ten opponents, which might be a factor tonight. Minnesota, while strong in August games, has shown vulnerabilities against the spread at home and against ACC teams. For today's betting picks, consider the potential for North Carolina to exploit Minnesota's inconsistencies. Backing North Carolina plus the points might be a savvy choice, considering their powerful ground game and explosive passing capabilities. Additionally, betting on the under could also be wise, given the historical trends of both teams. Thank you for tuning into today's game preview on Platinum Cappers. Enjoy the opening of the college football season, and good luck with your bets. We look forward to bringing you more insights and predictions from the exciting world of sports betting. Hello sports fans! Welcome to another edition of Platinum Cappers. Today, we're diving into a fascinating matchup as the North Carolina A&T Aggies take on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons in what promises to be an electrifying start to the college football season. This game is set to kick off on Thursday, August 29, 2024, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right at the Allegacy Federal Credit Union Stadium, and will be broadcast live on ESPN+. So, let's break down the game and see where the smart money should be heading. The Aggies, who had a tough season last year with just 1 win in 10 games, are looking to turn things around. They'll be leaning heavily on their ground game, spearheaded by Kenji Christian, who rushed for 718 yards and 6 touchdowns last season. His ability to penetrate defenses will be crucial as they face a Demon Deacons team that showed some vulnerabilities last year but still managed a slightly better record of 4 wins and 8 losses. Wake Forest, on the other hand, displayed a more balanced offensive approach last season. They'll be looking to their key players, running back DeMond Claiborne and wide receiver Taylor Morin, to make big plays and exploit the Aggies' defensive weaknesses. Quarterback Mitch Griffis, with his knack for making deep throws and managing the game under pressure, will be another critical factor for the Demon Deacons. The quarterback matchup will be particularly interesting with Eli Brickhandler for the Aggies, who's shown resilience under pressure, going up against the more experienced Mitch Griffis for Wake Forest. Brickhandler will need to step up his game and exploit any gaps in the Demon Deacons' defense to keep the Aggies competitive. Looking at the odds, Wake Forest is heavily favored with a point spread of -34.5, reflecting expectations of a dominant performance. The total over-under is set at 50.5, hinting at a high-scoring game, which could be driven by Wake Forest's offensive capabilities. Betting trends suggest that Wake Forest performs well at home and in August games, making them a solid pick in this matchup. However, the large spread does pose a risk if their offense doesn't perform to potential. On the other hand, the Aggies have shown a tendency to go over in total points, which might be worth considering for those looking at the total points market. In conclusion, given the home advantage and historical performance, our pick for today's game is to back the Wake Forest Demon Deacons to win, but also consider the total points going over, as both teams have had tendencies that lean towards higher scoring games. Thank you for joining us on Platinum Cappers, and good luck with your bets. We look forward to bringing you more updates and predictions from the exciting world of college football. Hello college football fans, and welcome back to Platinum Cappers. We're kicking off the NCAAF season with an intriguing Week 1 matchup as the Rutgers Scarlet Knights host the Howard Bison this Thursday, August 29, 2024. The game is set for a 6 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff at Shea Stadium and will be aired live on BTN, with streaming available on SofaScore. This contest not only marks the start of the season but also brings with it the anticipation and excitement that could influence early standings. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights, coming off a slightly better season last year with a record of 7-6, look to capitalize on their home field advantage. They've shown a strong tendency to push the score over in their games, especially at Shea Stadium, suggesting an offensive strategy that's been effective, particularly in late-game situations. Kyle Monangai and Christian Dremel are players to watch, with Monangai's impressive 1,262 rushing yards last season and Dremel's ability to make significant catches. Facing them are the Howard Bison, who posted a 6-6 record last season. Howard has shown resilience against the spread, going 8-3 ATS in their last 11 games, and features a potent run game spearheaded by Eden James. James, along with Casey Hawthorne, will be critical in piercing Rutgers' defense, leveraging their synergy to create impactful plays much like we've seen in similar matchups across the league. In the quarterback showdown, Howard's Quentin Williams brings a wealth of experience and a knack for long passes to the field, having thrown for 2,264 yards last season. His ability to handle pressure will be pivotal against Rutgers' defense. For Rutgers, Johnny Shepard, though less experienced, has shown potential in limited play, and his performance today will be a significant factor in how Rutgers controls the game. Betting odds are favoring Rutgers heavily with a spread of -36.5 at -110 and a total set at 49.5, reflecting expectations for a dominant Rutgers performance. Yet, Howard's recent trends suggest they may outperform these expectations, especially in covering such a large spread. Given Howard's solid record against the spread and their offensive capabilities, they might just make this game closer than the odds suggest. Meanwhile, Rutgers' strong August performance and their ability to score heavily at home indicate we might see a lot of points on the board. For today's betting picks, while Rutgers is favored to win, Howard's ability to cover a 36.5-point spread should not be underestimated, especially with their track record of exceeding point expectations. This makes betting on Howard to cover and the total going over as potentially wise choices. Thank you for joining us on Platinum Cappers for this game preview. Enjoy the kickoff to the college football season, and good luck with your bets. We look forward to bringing you more insights and predictions from the exciting world of sports betting.